Right then, here we go. The last episode of the Red Robin Pub project. A lot's happened since the episode 3. Now, the last thing that you would have seen was me getting all this boarded, ready to be plastered and then painted. And as you can see, we've got paint. I've not put these up. Jamie and Rachel, the customers, have had a little go of putting these up. They've put them on the wrong way and they're slightly different sizes, so yeah, we were laughing about it this morning. So I'm gonna fix them. Obviously, it's been painted in a very beautiful Manchester City blue. So happy about that, really happy. Good choice, Rachel, very good choice. And yeah, they've gone for a nice, beautiful green. It's, Jamie did tell me that the name of the colour, but I think it looks absolutely stunning. So yeah, we've got the dartboard box here. Dartboard's going there. Pool table obviously still going in the middle. And this morning I was going to come and get the flooring in, which is out there. But we've decided that we're going to, we always knew we were going to do this, but I'm going to do it now so that then I can board up to it. So we're going to make a bar out of timber. We're going to have a little door on here so they can store things inside here. So you can kind of see it. So it goes along there, up there, all the way down. And then we've got a nice curve on this end, just so that people are not banging into that bit because it's on the corner. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. So that's what I'm going to be building today. We've got all the optics ready for all the shorts. They're going on the wall up here. We're going to have shelves up on the wall here. What else are we having? There's going to be a radiator going on this wall. So yeah, it's all go this week. We've still got to do the cladding on the outside. It's absolutely bouncing down today. So, oh yeah, that's been done. So we've filled in all these joints. Harry's put that panelling in. Like I say, all the gaps have now been all expanding foamed, and all the windows as well. So that's all been done. So the only thing that needs to happen now on the outside is the cladding, and then up we need to do the soffits up underneath. So yeah, we've still got that to do. So yeah, it's all go really this morning. So yeah, I think what we'll do, I'm going to go to the timber merchant. Stu is going to sort out some timber for that. Couple of days of rain this week, so I'm definitely going to be in here. And yeah, if any of you have been following on with the Red Robin project, this is obviously the addition to, and I want to do the episodes differently for the pub. We are extremely close. I still need to do a step, so we're going to do that this week. And then planting up, and there's a few little bits that need doing. And then the final reveal of the Red Robin project will be done in a separate of its own video. Along with the Red Robin Pub project, we'll do the whole video in one. So it'll be a walk around, just showcasing the whole job as a whole with the Red Robin Pub as the addition. So yeah, a lot to go at this week. Harry's off Monday and Tuesday. He's not ill now, he's fine. So yeah, we are good to go. And I absolutely love how it's looking in here. Oh, the electrician is coming on Wednesday evening or Thursday night to put in all the lights and all the plugs and stuff like that. So yeah, a lot to go at. Yeah, we'll jump straight in now to the build laps, maybe? To the build laps. So I'm going to give you a little update of where we're up to on the bar area. So I've got these little 20mm by 20mm timbers, redwood, and these are going to go on like that. So it's going to start there, and they're going to go all the way around like that, creating the curve. We've got loads of them, so I need to get all of those cut. The tops, I've got those cut, they're not fully fixed in place yet. And the frame over on that side is done. So the idea is that this is kind of a little bit like a lintel. It's not going to have a lot of weight on it. So I've put 3 of these 3x2s in, and then we're going to get the 6x1, which is there, over the top of it, and then 3x1, which is there. That's going to go on this side. So this side is going to be a secret little storage spot, and then this is also going to be a storage spot, but there'll be a door on this side. So yeah, and then obviously this section here, laminate flooring and 3 fridges full to the brim with beer and more importantly, Guinness. So yeah, this place is going to be absolutely sensational to have a beer in. And Jamie and Rachel have ordered the pool table, and it's a pool table that also converts into a table. So, and it's got a slate bed as well. So I cannot wait, because anyone that knows me in my personal life knows that I am a very keen pool player, play on a team, and I can't wait to test it out. I'm going to bring my cue and everything. So yeah, very much excited to try that out. The dartboard and everything, it's just going to be insane in here. It's got a proper pub, you know. It's absolutely incredible what we've been able to achieve. But yeah, enough of that and more of the build laps. Good morning! So it's the next day and I'll show you where we're up to. Progress yesterday was quite good. So, you will have seen on the time lapse, we've got all of this curving. Now this obviously just needs sanding now, but the way that I've created this curve is we can't help there's going to be gaps on certain ones. Jamie and Rachel know that. And aesthetically, I don't think it looks too bad. It needs sanding down, obviously, and it needs painting. Well, waxing, but it's just going to look incredible. So we've got the overhang of these, and that's where the LED strip is going to go. So I'm going to sand all these down. None of them are fixed yet because I want to sand all the backs because of obviously all that. So that's all done. I've started marking out for where the door's going to go on that section. But yeah, first, this morning, we've got to get the cladding on the outside done because the spark is coming into wire up today. So, Harry's already made a start. Morning, mate. Harry's already made a start, so we're putting the battens on here in situ like that, and then the cladding, so they get fixed to the OSB, then the cladding goes over them. So we're going to fix them with a nail gun, then we're going to get the cladding round, make a start on the cladding, get all them cut, and fire at least that section in. If we can get the front done, then the Sparky can still put his boxes where the lights are going, you know, and then there's going to be a plug socket on that end, so that's why we need to get that done. And it's going to absolutely bounce down all day, so the quicker we get this done, the quicker we're inside, staying nice and dry. So yeah, luckily really, because usually on wet days there's not a great deal we can do. So yeah, we're going to crack straight on. Right, so I'm just going to show you how we get these composite on. So you can see underneath the screws, and then that goes over like that, hides the screw. So just to me a bit, Harry. Yep. Yeah, that's good. And then Harry basically pre-drills it like that, nice and easy. Then I come around, screw it in, and then on the reveals we've got an L trim, which I'll show you now, just to cover it all up. So yeah, that's it, nice and easy. So that goes over the top of it, and we fix that in with screws, nails, sorry. It's raining, so I might just set the camera up from the time lapse under there, so you can see us do it. And basically, we just need to get to this point. We just need to get past here, and then the Sparky can come and do his thing. Same on this side, and we've already cut them all already on the inside. So to the build laps, here we go. Well, the wind and the rain has come in, and it's absolutely shocking weather. Really bad, absolutely terrible, but we've actually got it done. So that's all we needed to do. We're not doing the full clad today because we don't need to. In this rain, there's no need to just get absolutely soaked. Oh, a little bee. Cool. Fighting for his life. So yeah, basically the Sparky is coming this afternoon, so all he needed was the cladding on for the holes, you know what I mean? So we've cut them in nice and easy. We're going to do this section up to the same, and then we're inside carrying on with the rest of the garden room. And I've got my hat on, my summer hat, just to keep the rain off. I never wear my coat, never ever wear. I've worn it once, my DeWalt coat, waterproof. I've come to find it, and I can't find it anywhere. So the one time I actually want to use it, it's gone missing. And Harry's is an absolute mess. Get a state of your coat.
I mean, I suppose much digging last time I wore this. It's been a while.
Right then, so the time lapse went off with battery, and I didn't want to put it back in because it's absolutely bouncing down. So we have completed it. Obviously, it's not fully completed. We know we're not going to fully complete it today. That's not the full idea of the day, because, like I say, Spark is coming. Sparky now can do what he needs to do. So yeah, that's for the lights, and then there's going to be a plug there. So yeah, now we're moving inside. We're going to get this cleaned up. I'm going to go and get a little bit more timber because I need a tiny bit more just to do this edge. And then I need a tiny bit more timber to do this door section and this edge here. So yeah, that's all going to get done. And yeah, just overall, I think Harry potentially is going to start the flooring inside the shed area, because the reason why we don't want to do the flooring in this side yet is because we don't want to scratch it. We've still got things to put in, but the shed, Jamie's not too bothered about it because it is a shed area. So not that we don't want to scratch it up bad, but if it does to a certain extent, we're not as bothered because it is a shed. So yeah, but it's a very posh shed. Very posh indeed, plastered and everything. So yeah, probably to the build laps now. Right, so I'm giving you an update on the afternoon. So I have put the cladding on this side. It doesn't need to go all the way because there is fridges here. One of the fridges has arrived actually. This bit is where the door is. So what I've done is I'll go around the back, put the mic on properly. So what I've done is I've come on the inside and I've marked around the timber. So I've marked all that, all the way up and all the way across. And then I've just started my cut. So I'm basically cutting it out. So the door is cut out of the square and it runs parallel. So when the timber is on, as you see the timber, it just runs right through the door, so it's nice and smooth, and it runs parallel with rather than having a door separate timber, it doesn't, all the joints don't match up. Oh, that was hard to explain. So yeah, I'm doing that. I'll jump on the time lapse in here, then I'm going to get the sander out. I'm going to get the Henry Hoover on the sander, and I'll show you what Harry's doing in here. So Harry is going to laminate floor this. He's having a bit of a nightmare with this shit, and I'm not a huge fan of this underlay, but that's what Rachel's bought, so it'll have to do.
Not much option on that one.
Yeah, not a lot of option. And yeah, the laminate flooring is this stuff. 12mm. Yeah, 12mm thick, which is what we wanted. And yeah, just gets in nice. So that's what Harry's doing. The time lapse will be in here with me. So yeah, I will crack on. Good morning. So I'm going to give you an update on where we're up to, as always. So yesterday was meant to get, obviously this finished, we didn't, and then the flooring finished. But when we were putting the flooring in, it's a click system, so it literally just clicks together like this. So that goes in there like that, and then it clicks down. But as you can see, there's a gap of about 2 or 3 mil, and they're just not clicking together. Now the reason why is because they've been stored outside and they got cold and they needed to heat up. So they're in the house getting warm, and yeah, we were umming and ahhing yesterday. We were trying to figure out what actually was the issue. That is the issue. So unfortunately, we've not been able to do the flooring. We've managed to do other things. Obviously, the outside, I mean, it's raining again today. Harry's finished those bits, and now he's just doing this little section here. And then I think he's going to go around and do the side, possibly. So hopefully some of that will be started today. I'm inside. I've just gone and got the wax for this stuff. I've just gone and got the wax for the bar. So I'm going to sand this down now. I've made the door as well, but I've just took it off before starting this video. So you will have seen it on the time lapse, but I'll show you anyway. I've got magnets on the inside of that, and then I'm not sure what I'm going to do in the inside of there. It's just a little storage place, which is nice and neat, and obviously it is the bar. So there's going to be a lot, probably leaning on this bar with a Swift Guinness, and I'll definitely be doing that. Then we need to start putting up things. Dartboard over there, TV bracket there, and then a lot of signs and pub memorabilia, Stone Roses, Oasis, all the top Mancunian bands, the Smiths. Got loads of signs and all sorts in here to go in. A few, little surprises, because it's going to be absolutely stunning. So yeah, I'm going to crack on as per and get this all sanded up. Luckily, I've got Henry with me, so that's going to get connected onto the sander like this. This just goes in here. That slots on there, and it sucks all the dust out. So yeah, to the build laps. Good morning. It's Friday on the Red Robin pub project, and I'll show you where we are up to. So I've sanded most of it down with between 40 and 80 grit sand. Grit sanding paper. This is absolutely smooth now, like it's obviously all where all the joins are. There was like little bits of lips and stuff. None of that is there now, so it's proper smooth. LED lights are all in. And yeah, progress got slightly stumped yesterday because the Sparky turned up. He was supposed to have already been here on the Wednesday but didn't. So he came yesterday and just slowed progress down massively. Yeah, so we went outside and I helped Harry finish off the rest of the cladding. Setting up for doing the rest of the cladding. Now, this morning, me and Harry are going to get it all in. So we've double battened this side just so that it matches this side with the windows and doors. This side is obviously slightly out, that's only single batten. This is now double, so it's going to fit. It's going to fit real nicely and finish nice all the way around all the windows. So me and Harry now are going to get all these cut, get all that up, and then the trims we're going to do. Harry's going to do the trims while I go back in and finish off the bar area, and hopefully at some point Harry's going to do this. Because the laminate is almost certainly ready for us to do. So yeah, I'm going to jump straight into the build laps. Hey up. Hey! Ha ha ha! Right, I'm gonna head cam the trims of this whole thing because I know what I'm doing now, I know where I'm at, so I need to just replicate this onto this window. So it's nice and easy. First of all, what I need to do is get my piece of where that's going, right, and then I'm gonna mark there. And then I'm going to do the same here. I'm going to mark there. Okay. Same here. Mark up top. And mark there. And then get the square that up. It is 45, so it's quite handy. Well, it's really handy, to be fair, because all the cuts are the same. Square that up. Same here. Probably have to get on the ladder for that, won't I, maybe? Just about see it. Right. So, now, I need to get my lengths. Harry? Sorry, can we just be able to, on the side there? Yeah. Yeah. Right, so all I'm doing...
Go to the line?
No, bang on.
Right, yeah.
Yeah? So that's that. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. A little bit of wiggle, so that's it. Cheers, mate. I just couldn't do it on my own. 116. Just over 116. Should be the same, but it might not be. Yeah, bang on. Okay, now what I need to do is mark up which way round the miters are going to go. So the miter is going to be that way for that one. So we'll draw. Yep. Right. We're back on. So I'm going to mark this side. So this side is the miter there. So they're both done. And we've got that piece. And we need to know where the miter is for this. This is quite important, this. So everything just gets put in dry. So that is going to go there. And then we've got a miter going that way. And a miter going that way. Right, so now I need to measure. We've already got the measurements. So we go over to the miter saw. So it's just over 116. So now that miter goes that way. So get rid of that one underneath. Pull that over the other way. And like I say, we'll cut them at 45 for now, but they will need adjusting 1000%. If I go in there and I line it up. Now we don't cut it like that, because if we cut it like that, then the blade goes all the way through it. But when we cut it like that, believe it or not, it will cut a square edge on this side, which I'll show you now. And it'll, so hands out the way, line it up. That looks good to me. And there's your square edge. So that. So it leaves the square edge on there. That then goes in here. And like I said, they will need adjustments. Usually, the adjustment is as simple as putting this on here, putting the square on that way. Yep, square on, and then squaring it up, squaring that up and cutting that off. So basically, I'm going to get the grinder and cut all of that off on an angle like that, so that then it goes in. But for now, that one's cut. That just needs adjustment. We'll cut this one, which is now going to be 45 the opposite way. And again, we're now going to mark the top side of this from the cut. So I'm going to go in here. So mark that on there. Yeah, so see how it's hard to hold on. So we just need to always square these sides up. But I know this is part of the adjustment process, so it's no biggie. Because I've done that one now, I know, which is why I'm filming it now, because I can get it right first time for you all. So cut that section off nice and square. Might even just go and do it. Keeps falling off. Grinder. There's so many adjustments on this. So we've got this long piece that we're going to mark up now. So we've got that one cut, and then flip it round, and the mark is there. It won't fit in straight away, I don't think. Oh, yeah, it does. Now the only thing with this one is the window's slightly in more, so unfortunately we're going to have to put some sort of bead on, I think. Potentially. Yeah, I'm going to have to silicone that bit up. It's a slight shame. I'll go and get the grinder. Oh. Same here. And then on the inside, slightly more difficult, this one. So that one's in. Now this one, we need to mark it up. So from here, pencil, on that, on the there, go. Right, so that'll fit in now. It should do. Yeah, there we go. So that one fits in. So it does need cutting at that end, and it's slightly in at that end. And then this will go in there, like that. So like I said, there will be adjustments. So it needs to go in slightly. So it's only at that end. Get the grinder. It's only a small adjustment, so I might be able to just cut it. Might have got it. It's a bit more, a little bit longer. Go. See, it was only a small adjustment, you see, so I could do it without actually marking, getting it. So there we go, that pretty much fits in straight away. So to get it bang on, we need to trim that square very, very slightly. And we're bloody close. Let's see if that fits now. So that needs a trim on it. Look at that. Absolutely bloody brilliant. So it does need a trim, which is fine. See if that one works. You know, we're talking. It might still not go. Okay, it is all the way, which is fine. Battery's running out on that. But again, all these adjustments always have to be made. So that goes in there, and that. There we go. Beautiful. It's just that bit. It's a tiny bit more. Is it there? We're talking a fraction. The reason why I'm only cutting that little bit is because you'll see it goes in at the bottom. That bit goes in past. You see. So if we get them lined up, there we go. And that goes in. It's all nice. So it works out brilliantly. That's absolutely stunning. Right. So we know that that's right. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to mark there and mark there so that I can take that out so it doesn't fall over and get damaged. And then I can move over to this side to see what the crack is here. So I can have them lined up, you see. So I think it needs to be cut down quite a bit. Right, so pretty much I get that in place, so it needs to be cut down, doesn't it? Yeah, so it's this one needs to be cut. So that needs to be chopped off, probably a blade's width. See if that worked. It might be a touch more, but we at this stage now, because we're so close, it's millimeters we're taking off. Every time we're taking off, so it's a touch more in it. We're talking, we might even be able to get that. That's brilliant. Don't forget Ruby as well, just absolutely chilling, loving life. Ruby Roo! She's just been trying to escape through that hedge. So yeah, she's just been told off, so I think she's sulking at the moment, but she's loving the sun. So when the camera was off, I've put in a slight little bead here because it just didn't, it was too much of a gap. So that's still going to get filled in with silicone, brown silicone, but I can't have it like that. It just doesn't look right at all. So yeah, there we go. I'm pretty much ready now to get these in, so I'm going to get the top in first. That way. Nope, it was that way. Right, so I think that's pretty much where it needs to be. I think it could go over a touch. Yep, that one's there. So it's just a screwing in process now. That's bang on. That's so good, that one. So let's get that in. So what I've done is I've just marked in where my joists are. So I'm gonna get this in. Drill there. I'll get a tack in there. I'm not going too mad because if it's wrong, I can still get them out. So now I can properly get that in. Hang on. Get it. Yeah. It's on first, please. Pull rolling, and then just take it. It's on very low. Beautiful. Stunning. Absolutely stunning. I'll just go more. Another bit. Look at that. Get our first drilling. So the reason I glued these as well, just to help it. You know what I mean? It's not an absolute must. But it just helps it. And how we can get stuff like this. It helps me get it in place. Nice and easy. Okay. Then I get that in. Get that up. Beautiful. Nice. That's nice. So now I'm going to put it in my phone. I'll see how high it is. So it comes in the actual, it goes in to the bottom because there's nothing behind it. Three more. There's not one going on. There we go. And that is that 2 metres done to absolute perfection. And you've seen the process as we do it. A lot of work, obviously. The reason why these are in different places, they are symmetrical because it's just because where the batten is on top. The angles sometimes don't work where the batten is, so fortunately, that's the only thing that I would potentially change. But that is it done. And I'm glad to be moved away from that bit, I'll be honest, because it's done. And now I can continue getting doors and stuff in. So yeah, buzzing with that, absolutely buzzing. Right, just before we do this, I'm just gonna quickly show you what we're doing. So I've got the soffit board, which is all there. It's not green, it is white. I've got a couple of pieces here. So that's what it looks like. And basically, all that we're doing is that's gonna be on there, full length all the way along. Then we've got an angle, which is obviously the brown trim. So, don't know if I'll be able to, but that'll go in there and that'll go up like that. So there we go. So that's how that'll look. That'll go all the way along and then that'll go all the way to the top. All the way along here, all the way along. There's going to be angle trims on the inside of the doors here, and then there's going to be trims, again, soffit here. So that's going to go in like that, and then one up to it like that. All the way along, round the doors, well, that door up there, that door, and an angle trim on the side as well. And then some more soffit on the outside, just to properly waterproof that up. So yeah, that's the crack. And yeah, we're gonna crack on. Good morning, good morning. Today is absolutely shocking weather. It's so bad. The rain hasn't stopped all morning. Luckily, we're inside doing the flooring. Harry's off today, unfortunately, but I'm here and I've cleared everything. So everything's been cleared. Now it's time to get the underlay in, get the flooring in, because it's the first day of the World Cup today. So we won the pub finish and we're gonna watch the games. So that is the crack. I'm trying to do my video. So yeah, that's the crack. And all I need to do is get this flooring in. The sooner I can get this flooring in, the sooner we can get all the benches in, and then the sooner we can start watching the football and drinking. So yeah, long day ahead. So yeah, let's crack on to the build laps. The situation is somewhat working. Yes, it is. Right. I've spent all day in here trying to fit and trying to make this laminate flooring fit, and I've got that far all day. Now, I did lay it the wrong way to begin with. I only ever did one row. That was before, so I've turned it round, recut everything, redone it. It still will not click together. Now, Harry had a bit of a nightmare in the shed, and he was whacking it, and I was saying to Jamie and Rachel, I said, you're not supposed to whack it like this. Like, it's not designed to be whacked. Like, it just isn't. You just don't have to absolutely smash it to pieces to get it in. So we acclimatised it for days. It's been here for days. It was kept outside for a day. It did get a little bit wet, but it was covered up. So then we got it in. It acclimatised to the house conditions. Then we brought it in. It's a similar temperature in here right now. Could not get it going. I've tried everything. Me and Jamie are getting completely stressed out with the whole situation. So Rachel was passing Wicks, so we said, Rachel, go and get a pack from Wicks. Let's see if it works. Let's see if we can somehow get this, get it to work. We've just brought the brand new pack, okay? Now, in 2 minutes, I laid 4 pieces, and they all clicked together, and everything was fine. Everything went perfect. So the situation is, Jamie and Rachel are now going to Wicks to get 13 more boxes of laminate flooring, 12mm. I'm gonna recut this for the 3rd time around this. So, talk about stress. It's now 4 o'clock. The game kicks off at 8, and it's supposed to be date night. So yeah, Soph, I'm sorry. Date night is ruined. But yeah, it is what it is. I've gone through all emotions this afternoon. So yeah, let's get cracking. Well, it's 9:30 at night. This has become a little bit of a routine, staying late. The World Cup is on in the pub behind me, and we are unbelievably chuffed. Honestly, it's been tough today. It's been tough. First of all, that Egger flooring is crap. I will not be ever using it again. Secondly, Wicks have done us an absolute massive, because this stuff didn't even need to be acclimatised. It just went straight in. Jamie and Rachel went back to get it. I fitted it, and it's done. I'm going to show you now, because it's done. And we've nearly got, here we go. So the sofa is obviously getting built. Half the sofa's already built in the shed. The fridges are in. The floor is completely done. I mean, the World Cup's on. It's just unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable out here. Like, you cannot believe how good this place looks now. Right. Flooring is done. It's a the only thing left in here now is the skirts. That's it. So, you know what's next. I'm going to sink a Guinness. We're going to get this in. We're going to get ourselves in here for the second half of the World Cup first game of 2026, and I'm going to sink a Guinness. So yeah, you'll see me sinking a Guinness next. Good morning. Now, aim at a game today. England play Croatia tonight. So, inside of this pub needs to be finished. Now there's not that much to do in here. It's going to be raining outside today, so we planned it to perfection, and I'm going to get everything done inside this pub. So yeah, I'm going to try and do as much videoing, recording as I can today. Probably some build lapses, but I'll talk you through where we're up to. So the dartboard needs to be moved over. Obviously when it was put there, the TV wasn't on and that chair wasn't there. That chair is a movable chair, but it's a bit in the way. So especially if you're a left-hander, you're sort of going that way and it needs to be moved over. So dartboard moving over. I've already took the dartboard off. We've got to put the iPad holder on the wall for the music. Then we've got to put all these shelves up. So there's a few of these different, these little shelves. We're going to get these up. They're all going to go up nicely. What else? Skirts all need sanding down. The cork, obviously I've corked it all, so that all needs sanding down. And then it needs painting. And then there's a few little touch-ups on here where I've painted and corked, sorry, so that needs painting. There's a few little bits behind here where I've marked, that all needs painting. And what else? I have got a bit of a list. I think that's around about it. There's not that much to do. So yeah, like I say, England play at 9 o'clock tonight. The lads are coming over and hopefully England are going to get a win in the first game. So let's hope. Come on the boys. So yeah, I'm going to crack straight on now and get started, because I need to get started. So yeah, to the build laps probably. Right, we're gonna get this step in finally. Now, you won't know, but it's been a few weeks since we started this step. We're gonna render it, we're gonna resin it, but I didn't like the resin packs. I wasn't confident that the finish was gonna be exceptional. And I've done render before, so what we're gonna do is, we're gonna render, so we had to rebead it all. We're gonna render these bits, and then we're gonna resin bound, like that, on the steps. And then the grass is going to be cut to this bead here, which is the render bead. We're going to get it going. We are going to get going. The render's here. The resin mix is here. We've got one mix ready to go, and the plants have arrived as well. So all will be revealed once all these are in, but there we go. The red robins have arrived. Well, the base coat is very, very close to being done, and this is actually a dream. I've made barely any mess, to be honest. I'll have to have a little bit of a clean up, but this stuff, I've never used this particular render before, this manufacturer. I've never used it. I've used K-Ren before. Those bags had gone off though, so unfortunately I had to go to the Bills merchant and get some more render this morning, but it goes on an absolute dream. I'll show you. So it's just nice and easy. I bought this little trowel as well, and honestly it's been an absolute dream. I knew I'd need something small. It's only a little small one, and it's got a nice pointed edge on it so I can get right into the corners. Honestly, it's been absolutely beautiful. That was this, by the way. So basically what I'm doing, I'm just trying to build it up to put the top coat on. So it's nice and easy. I have been doing it the opposite way. I've been sort of trolling that way up, but I'm going to have to do it that way now because obviously I can't get in. My body can't get in. So it's just, I'm trying to build it out so it's just a few mil thick on the top coat. So it's not an exact science. You know, it can be slightly less. It can be slightly more. Yeah, so what we're going to do is we're going to put all of the plants in position where they're roughly going to go, just on the pot, on top of the gravel, and then Harry is going to, well, we need to go and get the grafter first because I've took it to the unit. They might have a little shovel, small shovel. Have a look in there, if not, then go and get it. It's there. It's fucking there.
Took everything else.
Why didn't we take that?
More luck than judgment.
That's more luck than judgment. Mate, you'd have gone unit. No. Right, so the grafter's here. So yeah, we're going to put it on. And then the teram that's underneath, the weed membrane, we'll just burn it off, burn a little hole in it, dig our hole for the plant. And then, yeah, that's it. Well, I forgot to turn the camera on, but I am getting this top coat in. So you're just trying to get it in as smooth as you possibly can, and then it gets scratched off with a scratcher. So get a touch on the trowel like that, and then get it on. And you've got to be smooth with it, not as smooth as you can be. Right, so we've laid all of our plants in, all dry, just to check that everything's right. So the idea of the whole job from the very start was, the first thing you see as you open the gate is the red robin tree. This is a very hardy plant. It's used for, you can use it, you can cut it so that it goes into a ball. You can use it so that it goes over like, what's it called? Like an archway. And you can use it as a hedge. They're really, really good. So yeah, everything's all in place. 2 red robins as you walk in up the steps, which is exactly what we want. And yeah, Harry's gonna start getting these in. Well, can you even see it from there? That looks absolutely stunning. I'm absolutely made up with how it looks. Now the grass is going to get cut where that first trim is, as you can see it. So that's where that's going to get cut. So even the grass will be on the curve. But it's so substantial. It's beautiful. It looks absolutely stunning. I'm so happy with it. I really am. Like up close, it's just seamless. The render, the resin, it just looks incredible. Absolutely incredible. So yeah, there we go. And it's actually turned out to be a beautiful day in Manchester. It's late now. Another late one. Yeah, we've not quite managed to get planted up, but we've made a start anyway. So yeah, that's it for today. I'm here tomorrow, gonna put the composite fence in at the front because that needs doing. Then the only thing left on the Red Robin project is an addition, which is, I haven't even shown you these blinds. Let's do that now. We're going to have a pathway, which is the addition. So I'm moving all over the place. We're going to have a resin pathway here. From there, going up in a curve, the same as what that is. And then here, we've put some retractable blinds in. So they just go like that. And then obviously when you're in the hot tub, there's a little bit of privacy, and then yeah, they're actually a lot stronger than what they look. I did three of these on a job I did years ago, and come really friendly with the bloke that I did it for. Anyway, I put them up and I said, just leave one out open all year round. Let's see, you know, the guy, we didn't know whether they're going to work as well as they did. They've worked amazingly, absolutely brilliantly. Anyway, it was about 40 mile an hour winds one day, and I phoned him. I went, mate, how's that blind? I said, surely it's gone. He went, mate, it's still there. It hasn't even moved. I went back a couple of weeks later and it hadn't even budged. And I thought, unbelievable, absolutely unbelievable. I mean, they are custom fit, and I realised this when I did them on the other job. So basically, they come with a bracket, and that bracket needs to go into something. But if I don't, when you've got something pulling in there, having something fixed at the bottom, it's always going to pull. So they're never going to be strong enough to hold it. So what I did was obviously just drill through, put a batten on the back edge, and then bind it to the timber, and it works a treat. Like, unbelievable. It just absolutely worked a treat. So yeah, there you go. See you in the morning for the fence, the composite fence at the front, and then Monday, Tuesday we'll be done on to the next project, which is an unbelievably exciting project again. So yeah, see you tomorrow. Hello, good morning. It's Saturday, and I forgot to put the camera on this morning and film what I was doing. I've been here about an hour. Started putting the frame up. So just a standard frame. We can't do the fencing the same as what it is here, because obviously we can't get a post onto here. So we're going to do sort of a hidden frame, and then we're going to clad it with the composite, which is the same colour, just obviously it's decking what we're using. And I'll show you it now in the back of the van. So that's the decking boards. They're going to go vertical, and then this top trim is going to go over the top of it. So yeah, basically this is going to get fixed in to the wall. I'm going to put some fixings into the porcelain and into the wall underneath. That's my next job. I'm going to have to, you know, drill through this porcelain, which is very time consuming, and then strap it to the end of this wall, strap it together, put some noggins in so that obviously these have got support, and then yeah, pretty much after that, clad, get the decking on it, and then just get the frame, get the tops on, and it'll be done. So yeah, nice little way of putting a fence up, sort of hiding the frame, hiding any of the fixings. So yeah, I'm just going to jump straight into the time lapse. There's not much memory left on the SD card, so I'm just going to film until it runs out. Unfortunately, I forgot to wipe it all, so yeah, there you go. Put you on the tripod now, and I'll show you what it looks like at the end. Right, so I am just currently drilling the porcelain. Now, you need a special bit for drilling porcelain, and I'm slowly getting through this, and the bit has got no bit on it. It did have, but it's absolutely eating it up. Porcelain is unbelievably hard. It's notoriously hard to drill. These bits are about 30 quid each. It is an old bit. It's done a few, to be fair, but I haven't got any more on me right this second. And I'm on my own today, and Jamie and Rachel have gone away for the weekend, so I'm gonna have to pack everything up back into the van, go to Screwfix, get some new bits, come back, unload everything. Bit of a nightmare actually, but there's nothing else I can do. I need it right now, and yeah, it is what it is. Just going to quickly show you what it takes to actually put one of these in. A lot of pre-drilling, a lot of holes, a lot of drills. Luckily, I've got a collection of them. So we mark it up at the bottom, and then we drill in with this one. Look at the top. And then we've got calcite, so just in a little bit, nothing major. And then we've got impact. We just want it just tight enough. These are prone to cracking. We don't want to crack it. We just want to send it in and just let it hook just nicely, and then yeah, same thing for that. And that's it. They just get nicely countersunk in. And then at the top, the bottom ones will always be seen, but the top ones won't be. So, because we've got this black trim. So the black trim goes over like that. And that's how it'll look. Well, you know we got it done. The Red Robin pub is finished. We are fully done. And it's been done a few weeks actually. This video is being filmed way after what, you know, the last video that you saw of England playing for the first time. So yeah, pub is complete and it's being used. And yeah, I mean, I've had a few nights in here already. And it's fantastic. It really is. So yeah, that's it. That's pretty much that is done. We're gonna get a few videos of us playing pool, playing darts, yeah, just using it. And yeah, what an amazing project. Look, and my cue is even on there. let's smash one in while we may as well. Put a few balls out. We just put a few out and then smash them in. Where are we going first? Red first down there. Try not to miss. It's not great. That's not great at all. This might miss. Yep. Over the camera. Perfect on the black. So yeah, everything is just unbelievable. Let's throw some darts. Don't know how I'm going to do this. There we go. No, you've got to be joking me. Oh. Get another one. Ooh. I'm not going to 400 surely. Oh. 81. Tell you what though, not bad darts. Not bad darts, and all of the music. This is the music wall, so all of the bands, all of the best bands. Oh, Jamie, unbelievable. Look at it all. Just unbelievable. Unbelievable. And one of the main things in here is that, obviously, I needed to be in here. And from the outside, it's all done. Obviously, we're gonna need to get all the photos, everything done. But yeah, be outside. All the trims are on beautifully. Everything's all in. All the trims are all siliconed up at the tops. That trim's in. We've added that for the smokers when it's raining outside. They've got a door, a ring doorbell. All the trims on this side are done. Trim on that side's done. This side, complete. And we've even sorted the back out as well. This trim on this back side has been done. So, and then the trim there as well. So yeah, the Red Robin pub. Don't know how I feel about this sign, to be honest. Not a big fan of it, for obvious reasons. And yeah, that's it. That is it. Unbelievable. Unbelievable.